Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more TerraTech. So I did run a little bit yesterday after the episode and got a little bit of more progress and opened the ability to find the better future guy. But as you can tell, we're starting to have. Oh, I got a couple of ping tracks too. We're starting to have some issues climbing things. I may have added some more batteries. Start a pre-recorded message. Greetings, prospector. Oh, you know, lifting yourself up. That's what's going on. You need a brighter future, a better future. Our scientists, better future corporation have committed to developing cutting-edge technology to help you attain electrical enlightenment. You do want to achieve enlightenment, right? Ah, of course you do. All right, and then so we'll right-click on the screen. Can't afford it. Oh, I spent all my money. All right, I'll be back in a little bit, dude. I gotta go get more. Ouch. I'm gonna go get some more money. I'll be right back. All right. So we all right, I spent all my money. I'll have to go get money now. I forgot that the better future it starts making you buy basically you have to buy the license and things, so that's fine. Oh, we got an invasion too. Had an invasion that happened like right after I got done recording yesterday. So usually what I'll do with invasions is I'll just sit here. Get away, go away, rock. Oh no, I lost a thing. That's not helpful. So usually I'll just sit here, I'll anchor if I can, and then I'll just do this. Bang. So the trick with invasions is to be more prepared for them than they are for you. It's not really that hard to do. You just basically go, you know where they're gonna pop in, so you just shoot them in the face, and it works out really well. Kind of sad. Oh, dude, I lost all kinds of stuff up front. Let's see. I don't know if I have another angled. Oh, I think I had an extra. That's fine. I only have one of those. I've gathered a few more mini mortars. I haven't started adding them on yet. Maybe we will one day soon. All right, we'll put those back on. All right. Good morning. Trading stations have restocked. That's good. I'm glad that trading stations have restocked. I was really worried about them having enough stock. All right, do that. We'll drive up here a little bit. I guess now would be a good time as any to start making. I don't think I have all the pieces I need to be able to make a good cell station, but we can make one real quick. We can make one. So if you're getting to a position where you're going to need lots of money, and you're trying to figure out the best way to do that, Come on. There you go. What we're going to do is we'll pick up these items first. Look at it. Fancy stuff. Ooh, there's more over there. So what we're going to end up doing, and we can actually build a, I can kind of cheese it and build a, one that just make, because you can, there's mining things in the game, basically like oil drills or oil derricks, and you can basically use those to do things. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. We're going to find us a manufacturing block. We're going to find us an anchor, right? I'm going to click back on the screen so I can actually play my game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put an anchor down. Right? You know, put an anchor down. You don't even have to put the anchor down. You can just, if you want to take control of it, you have to put a control cab on it. But you don't need a control cab. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put why are you being so difficult? Put a building there. All right, maybe I do need to put a control cab on this thing. It's starting to cause me problems. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my build mode. We're going to go to all blocks, control blocks. You can grab any control block. It doesn't matter. So you just need something on here so that you have a place to set. And then I'm going to do this. I'm telling it switch to the tech. So this will give me a little bit better control of what I'm doing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this again. I'm going to put that guy right there. And then I'm going to tell this thing to go in. We're going to go manufacturing block here. And we are going to go with another refinery. Now, if you want to spin them around, that's easy enough to do. Just right click on it and it'll spin them around for you. All right. So now with that easy enough, so I want to put, the problem is sometimes if you put like if I put this guy in here, they're going to kind of feed in and out, right? And I don't really want them to do that. I want them to feed in or out. I don't want them to do both. Go back to my control blocks here. Oh, you know, go. All right, so now I can go back here to my manufacturing blocks. I'm going to take this guy and we'll put it here like this. I'll put another one here like this. So what that will do is that will basically cause them to be able to. These will be inputs and then those will be outputs. And then what I can do is I can take this guy like this, put one there, put one there. Then I'm gonna cheese this a little bit. I'll put here, here, put you here and here like this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm setting it up. So most of the stuff I should be unrefined. So I'm gonna have them drop. I'm gonna have them go into the refiner. Once they go into the refiner, then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna get our. We only have one of those. That's fine. Oh, that's not what I want. Delivery cannon. So what I would do here is I want to look at my delivery cannon and make sure that it's taking things in. And then over here, this is another delivery cannon, which isn't optimal, but it'll work for what I'm trying to do right now. So if I go, oh, What the heck is going on here? Really? Oh, because that thing is weird. Oh, I put that thing weird, so it thinks that that's vertical now. That's not helpful. All right, I see what's going on. I see your tricks. So if I need to, you can grab this and kind of move it a little bit too. Do that. So now what will happen is this thing's just going to start basically grabbing things that's going to refine it to whatever it can refine it to, and then let's just start blasting it into the stratosphere. It'll be great, be glorious. Go ahead, we'll jump back in our tech over here, and then we're going to unboot from here. We're going to go drive around like this to that side, then we're going to go drive around to the other side, and you can make this a lot better. This is just something down and dirty, really quick for me to try and get stuff in fairly quickly, just to kind of make the money that we need so that we can go do our mission. Now, the only issue with this is in order for it to really work, is we needed to sit here for a while. So then I'm going to go here, I'm going to jump back in it again, and then I'm going to take a screenshot of it. So we're just going to make a stupid name for it real quick. We're going to do that. We'll jump back into our tech. We'll wait for that to kind of get done. And so you can see, like, it doesn't have to be really, really complicated. You can make something very simple. The only issue with this is if you pick this up too early, you're going to pick up all these items, and then you're going to have all this refined stuff, and it won't be able to go through the refinery, and it's going to get stuck. So you have to kind of be careful with that, because obviously you're going to have some problems. So, and then to everybody that is coming in and hanging out and giving me words, and I really do appreciate you guys helping me out. Like I said, I'm working on the channel. We're trying to get stuff going. I'm just ran into some stuff in my life, doing a Hail Mary. We're gonna drop back and we're gonna punt, and we'll see what happens. And then here shortly we'll be crossing the next whatever life brings me next, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So, but yeah, I do appreciate it, and like I said, I try my best to at least respond to comments and stuff like that. So, so thank you for the comments, and thank y'all for the likes and the views. It's really helpful, really encouraging. So I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna pack that up. We'll save that for later. All right, now let's go see where the ice thing is. Oh, he's over there. Look at that. We already got our money. So eventually, hopefully with better future, we'll be able to get the sky block or sky anchor. I think you have to get to level 3. So I'll be doing my best to do those very quickly. Path to alignment is clear, ready for liftoff. This sounds like a estimated delivery for a better future license is 4 to 6 seconds. Contact no refunds that do not reply for further assistance. Hey, it sounds just like a Bitcoin. All right, there's some better future stuff. That's great. Oh, get off of that. Go ahead. We'll pick those up. I do like the look of Better Future. Everything. I like everything about Better Future. I need to get into building the hovercraft and the engines and stuff like that, but uh, it a lot of it is probably my favorite is Better Future. I like the way it looks. I like the way. Oh well, I already broke that off. Well, we can't have nice things. All right, so now we got harvest rock. So that's fine. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this instead. Now I need a harvest rock. We'll just harvest rock. I'll go out of my way to destroy some rocks. We'll be fine. I do need more money because I'm pretty sure a lot of the Better Future stuff requires us to buy licenses, and I know a lot of the venture stuff does too. Basically you need to buy the cars and stuff from. Hey, look, dude. I need better small net protection because you get these little bitty guys right that get up right up against you, and then if your stuff is aimed too high, it doesn't do well. Hey, look, dude, look, we've gone through this. There he goes. So, and the Better Future, the Sky Anchor, it's it doesn't matter. Like you just push a button and it magically just works automatically. Come here, come here. Really, fires. So I'm grabbing now. All right, those look like a tire on our radar. All right, so we need to go. I need to go to a trade station. I need to clear out some more rocks. Made some changes so that the pea shooters I had on top of the machine here weren't they were basically turning and destroying things. So I changed all the stuff on the top to being like the lasers. They'll still target somewhat, not as good as the pea shooters, but they will do a little aiming, but they won't turn around backwards. So since they don't turn around backwards, they don't destroy all my ill-gotten gains. So that makes it a lot easier to be able to take all this stuff and go and do it someplace. Now, if you're just quick trying to just get money real fast, you can just take all this stuff to a trade station. The problem with the trade station, though, is it takes forever, especially when you're bringing in this much resources. Uh, really, stop it! Stop it! So it's just these little bitty techs, and it's kind of the thing I was talking about with the battleship cannons that we got yesterday. Like those, they sound really good and they cause ridiculous amounts of damage. Um, but the issue is that trying to aim, they don't track very quickly. They don't aim hardly at all. And then when they do, uh, the reload on them, it's so bad. It's horrible. I found one of these too. When we rebuild the machine here in a little while, we'll work on using this instead because this thing's circles is so much larger. Uh, it's really nice. The only other one I think the Hawkeye was kind of cool because you can just kind of put it on top. I want to say one of them, maybe the Better Future one, that stays active when you're mobile. You don't have to be anchored for it. I can't remember if that was a thing or not. All right, so let's go here and talk to these guys. So if I do this, I'll go in here. I'll go load tech. I'll just grab the guy here. I'll say deploy new tech. I'll just put it over here beside me. And then I'll just kind of wiggle my way against it. Or not. So you'll see that, it can, it's not massive amounts of money. If you really want to make money in the game, you can set up the like the drills on the green resource and have it basically. I have a whole thing that basically it takes 4 of them, drops them on there, and it just prints money. It does very fairly effectively too. This could be done better too by having the a couple of filters and stuff like that. At some point, I'd probably buy some filters because if I get some filters and do a couple other things, then I can cause some damage there. All right, so I hover novice training. We want to accept that one. I'm going to need more money for that though. Can't remember how much money. I don't know if it's 10 or 50 or. I can't remember. I know, and I think I have the pieces. The problem is that I don't have the parts. I have the uh, design saved from previous games, but I probably don't have the parts from the previous games. All right, so and then we'll go up here. We'll click on this guy. We're gonna go find Hover Novice Training. That wants us to find Hubble again. That's fine. So we're gonna be going that way. We're not going that way. Come on, finish up, buddy. Let's see if we can get over and get the next thing is Hubble out. Come on. So I'll end up having to at some point make a much better design. The issue with this game, unless you really want to build your own parts or stuff like that, or start buying parts, is trying to download something from uh, like the Steam library. Unless you have all those parts already in your game, you're gonna end up having to build them or buy them. And buying them isn't always possible. Once you kind of get the max level, you can get the little stations, and then you can buy them a little bit easier. But you still have to have money to be able to do it. Uh, so just oh, there's a friend. Oh, another friend. Well, that's not gone well for you. We'll give it a little bit of time. go over here and chat with this other guy, and we'll probably be able to pick up our. Man, why would you let me anchor before you did that, silly man? All right, so we'll do that. We'll go ahead, manage our text, the seller, and we'll send blocks to inventory. That way we don't have to worry about that thing being destroyed while we're not paying attention to it, because it will do it. So now I do have a bunch of extra batteries in here. Part of the thing I spent all my money on was I found some batteries. So I bought batteries because I really needed them. And I and then immediately after I bought some batteries, I found a bunch of them because that's the way it always works. All right. See how far we have to go to get up here to Hubble again. So the game is really cool the way it does it. You'll have these events where it'll spawn racetracks, and you'll find with Venture it does it a lot too. But what it will do is it will spawn them and then kind of just build, like the train's already there, and it just basically alters the train or to put the racetrack in. It's really cool how the game does it. Pick that stuff up. Some of the the mortars, even though I have like 40 of them now, you can always have more mortars. You can never have too many mortars. Speaking of too many mortars, you here. You're going to the chopper. Come with me if you want to live. Woo! Just Dukes of Hazard off the ridge here. It'll be fine. Slowly work our way through the rocks. Oh, you're gonna be down there and want to get shot too. All right, makes sense. Wasn't the smartest thing you could have done with your day today, but I will allow it. All right, you get a couple of choices or a couple of chances, and then I just say screw it, and then we just do it. Let's see. Looks like Hubble's a ways out there. Because why would? How am I going to get down off this? We'll just we'll hit the gas pedal and see what happens. Woo! Still alive? How are you still alive? Go ahead, grab those things up. More parts. More parts for the grinder. Go ahead, cut down a couple more rocks. These are the green items. If you're trying to find them, I think there's some things that can make a little bit more money. But these things make ridiculous amount of money. And then what you do is you throw down a couple of mining stations in this area where you find like 5 or 7 of them. And then you have them throw a couple of defensive towers, and then you just let it just print money all day. It'll be this good. You just show up later and just buy wherever you want. I'm really trying to get to Hubble. My goal is to try to get through some of the story missions and at least try to get to a high enough level with Better Future to have a chance at getting the. All right. Welcome to the Better Future Training Program. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to drop loaded tech, this, deploy new tech. Do that. Yeah, so we need another 10 grand to be able to do that. Oh, Jesus. No, no, no. Let's not destroy my tech. Park you like this for a second. There you go. Yes, please. We'll do that. We will swap to this guy. When you get these techs, one thing to do is to go ahead and take a snapshot of it. So that way you can save it. It already exists because I already have one. So hover through the gate to begin. So we are in a hovercraft. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go. Trying to remember. Yeah, it's not the first one's not fun. Now the issue is that you'll get pieces to drop, and we will need to pick that stuff up because I want to keep it. So you do want to save these because if not, every time you go to one of these trials, he'll try to sell you another one. A lot of times, there's not a lot of changes that happen, but and you can kind of get away with using the same one for a while. So go ahead. We'll jump back on our other tech here. Once we do that, we'll go ahead and put that one away so that we don't lose it. Go ahead. We'll drive around to the other side. Get some more manufacturing going. And you'll see like some of them are like 27. I want to say the green ones are like almost 300. They're like 180 or 289 or something. They're pretty good when you get them refined and everything. And eventually, I'll once we get venture or better future stuff, I'll have it set up so that as the collectors pick it up, it will refine it and we'll just fire it as we just drive around. So we will constantly just be making money as we just drive around. It'll be great. Once again, we're just gonna watch this kind of go for a little bit. But hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you do have any requests or you have suggestions or you have a favorite weapon or something you want me to try to build or a direction you think we should go, please let me know. I am open to suggestions and different ways of playing the game. If not, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and we'll just keep having fun with it. But with that, I'll go ahead and let y'all guys go for now, and gals. There's some, there's gals on the internet too. But we'll let y'all go, and we will holler at y'all next time. Y'all be safe. Talk to y'all soon.